Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook, where you're going to find the best community in all of crypto. In today's video, the ISO 222 switch is about to be flipped. And with XRP, it's about all the money. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? Now guys, something that a lot of us have been following with great interest, and especially in this community, has been the migration of the ISO 222 messaging standard into full implementation. And we know that we have just had Swift come out and flat out say that they have moved up the date of implementation for cross-border payments in March. But guys, something else has been happening. We have been hearing all kinds of rumblings from major banks in the United States and around the world about the implementation of a new system and getting their customers ready for this ISO 222 messaging standard. Now, I want you to just take a look right here. Now, this one is coming out of Wells Fargo, which is one of the major banks here in the United States. And just listen to what they're sharing with their clients. And it says here, the use of different financial messaging standards creates problems in automating payments from end to end. ISO 222 is solving this challenge through a globally accepted standard that improves payment efficiency while reducing risk. Real-time payment networks such as the clearinghouse RTP network and high-value payment systems in more than 70 countries already use the ISO 222 MX format. By 2025, MX will be the global standard for financial messaging, replacing proprietary formats used by payment systems such as SWIFT, CHIPS, and Fedwire funds. We are a key player, says Wells Fargo, in shaping the financial industry's transition to the ISO 222. By leveraging this global standard, we will provide our customers with optimal payment experience based on their needs. Now, really pay attention to this right down here, because this is very telling. Understanding the ISO 222 transition. What is ISO 222? ISO 222 is a strategic industry initiative to replace proprietary message formats with a standard format and definition of data elements. This can improve payment processing efficiency and, get this guys, interoperability among payment systems around the world. Look, they're talking about the complete replacement of SWIFT along with these other payment platform messaging systems. And it's not just what SWIFT has to offer. Now ask yourself, what other platform could possibly be used in such a way to replace these and be seamless and interoperable? Well, guys, of course, it would be something akin to an XRP ledger. Why? Because, guys, the technology and the way in which it's used is agnostic and can be used in any capacity whatsoever with any system that is out there, and in fact creates a universal standard. Now listen to this down here. What makes it special is its use of extensible market language, XML, which provides a common language for system and people to exchange information about financial business. ISO 222 uses common message components that are reusable in other message formats, enabling payment systems to customize data elements to meet their unique needs. And this is really when it becomes particular. Data-rich payment messages will post automatically. Well, how is about 3 to 5 seconds? What do you think? That's what the XRP ledger does. Eliminating manual touch points for faster reconciliation. Why is that, guys? Because the consensus algorithm doesn't actually require folks to do it. Why? Because it's already built into the protocol. And remember this, guys, it's called a trustless system because we're not trusting trusting Nostro Vostro and the reconciliation of audits. What we're trusting is we're trusting the protocol. We're trusting the technology. Increase straight-through processing and reduce risk of fraud. Why? The immutability of the consensus. You can't go back and change it. It can't be hacked, cracked, or whatever. And remember this, since 2013, 72 million ledgers closed on the XRP ledger, not one mistake. Now, here are the benefits they're going to highlight. Increase payment efficiency and automation. Payments move seamlessly through domestic and cross-border payment systems. Reduce cost. It's literally pennies on the XRP ledger to actually send millions and millions and not hundreds of millions of dollars. The standard format enables automated file posting, eliminated manual entry and intervention. Again, guys, no more Nostro Vostro. On-demand liquidity is going to be in place. You watch and see. Enhanced customer experience. Data-rich payments provide consistent, detailed transaction information like we see when we see a transaction on the XRP ledger. MX messages can contain up to 10,000 kilobits of transaction information compared to 100 kilobits for messages today. Improved compliance. Common language reduces false positives during sanctions trading. Guys, you are literally listening to a description of what the XRP ledger actually provides. And what do we know? We know that Bank of America has literally come out publicly and said, when this case settles and XRP gets its legal clarity, they are going to be using Ripple's on-demand liquidity platform for what, guys? Cross-border payments. Well, don't they have to be compliant? You better believe it. Not only is Ripple and XRP ISO 222 compliant, Ripple's on the ISO 222 standards body. That is absolutely fundamental. Now, guys, listen to this article right here. Just a few paragraphs. It is something. So, bottom lines, Edward Ireland, cross-border payments face a brave new reality with ISO 222. Just check this out. The Senior Market Development Manager, bottom line, Edward Ireland, writes on Payment Expert on future for cross-border payments, specifically in the year ahead. If someone recommends you use a slow, expensive, inconsistent, and overly complex payment system, you might think twice about using it. At the very least, you would ask the source of the said advice to enter the 21st century. It's like, hey, buddy, it's time to get up to speed. Yet this is where the global financial services industry finds itself circa 2023 at cross-border payments head for the 3.3 trillion mark over the next 3 years. But as it makes its journey to the top 3 trillion, we're seeing a confluence of factors combining to bring cross-border payments closer to their domestic cousins in terms of efficiency, consistent access, and cost. With several mandates on the calendar from SWIFT, international banks, and various regulatory agencies, urgency is the order of the day because globalization is not slowing and the ability to pay and get paid from different geographies is essential. As former U.S. Congressman John B. Larson has said, globalization is not a monolithic force, but an evolving set of consequences. It is the new reality. Guys, let's face it. This old fiat system, they have literally brought it to its death's door. And it is totally imploding, and they knew that. Guys, they knew that a while back there. And they were working on the central bank digital currency system. And guys, who's building the central bank digital currency system around the world? Of course, Ripple with the Digital Pound Foundation, the Digital Dollar Foundation. In Naveen Gupta talking about being in the Middle East and North Africa. They're in South America. They're all over Europe. They're in Asia. They are literally across the globe, and they're developing this network of systems that literally is the new foundation, the rails for this new digital system and digital asset system. Now, guys, let me just show you the timeline here. Take a look at this. Now, you can see there's Europe, there's Britain, there's the Southeast Asia, there's America, Canada, Australia, on and on and on, guys. And look at, you can see all of these payment systems all being wound up and to be compliant, and this is their timeline, but 2025, that's it. It's game over. This old system is gone. What do you think they're going to be doing, guys? Do you think they're going to be transacting the way they are now? No, it's the internet of value. Things are going to change so rapidly. And you've got Jerome Powell coming out right now, and he's telling you, hey, FedWire is going live by about May of 2023. And it would not surprise any of us if by 2024, the United States is not out there and issuing a central bank digital currency. Now, having said that, guys, just take a look over here. Now, what you're seeing here, this is a central bank digital currency tracker, and it's put out by atlanticcouncil.org, and it is something to actually peruse. Now, let's just go down here and just take a look at this. Guys, you can literally hover over every country and see how far and how close they are to developing and releasing their central bank digital currencies. And guys, it is absolutely phenomenal just how many nations around the world are not only in the development, but practically at the release stage for central bank digital currencies. You can see the handwriting on the proverbial wall. And guys, when you think of that, who is behind the major infrastructure? Well, of course, we know Ripple is out there, Stellar is out there, Algorand is out there, Hedera Hashgraph is out there. All of these ISO tokens are out there helping nations around the world build their central bank digital currencies. Look, we're talking about the evolution of money, and not only money, but how everything, hey, we say this statement all the time, don't we? Money makes the world go round. Everything that we do, guys. Absolutely everything, our IDs, our healthcare, our educations, our ownership of things, all that kind of stuff, how we pay for stuff, on and on and on, all based around a new digital financial system. It is going to have implications that are really going to be eye-opening. It is going to be something else. Now, I want to show you this. This was put out a while ago by Everest, an NTT data company. And just take a look at the titles here. XRP Ledger, modern distributed ledger-based global real-time gross settlement system and liquidity marketplace. Interledger, enabling, remember this, guys, interoperability across platforms. Look, 2020 to 2025, what did this say over here? What were they looking for? They were looking for interoperability, right? Transition by leveraging this global standard. And if you read down in here, you're going to see what they're talking about here. Payments move seamlessly through domestic and cross-border payments. And it's the interoperability that we're dealing with here. That is absolutely key. And who is at the heart of all this interoperability on the Interledger protocol? You've got all these systems here, and who do you see here, guys? The XRP ledger. And there's the Interledger protocol and the bridging. And look at over here, guys. You got blockchain and distributed ledger technologies, capital markets, trade finance, the Internet of Things, payment platforms. By the way, Internet of Things are your vehicles, your fridges, your stoves, all those appliances that work where you can actually program and operate off the internet. Payment platforms, marketplaces, other platforms. Now, hey, there you got Hyperledger Fabric. That's Hedera Hashgraph. R3 Corda right in there. Digital Ethereum, Bloomberg. Hey, look at this. The Depository Trust and Clearing Corp. I mean, you're talking about trillions of dollars of transactional volume being put through the DTCC each and every day, processing and registering all of those trades. And what did they say? They came out and said, hey, we're going to go with R3 Corda as our, blockchain partner. And who does R3 Corda use for settlement, guys? You guessed it, XRP and XDC. You got IBM, you got Apple, you got all these big payers in here. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be something else. You are literally watching it. Larry Fink himself, when you're dealing with BlackRock, $13 trillion of assets under management, and he's the CEO. And what does he say? He comes out and says the next evolution of these markets is going to be the tokenization of securities. And you've got the DMCC out of Dubai literally tokenizing gold and other commodities. It is something else. But not only that, guys, there have been a lot of people in my comment section telling me that they're getting letters from their banks saying, hey, Around this time in March, we're going to be doing a major upgrade to our system to provide you with much faster services and on and on. I haven't just got one of these statements and one of these emails. A lot of people have sent this stuff in. Well, just take a look at this right here from Coinbase. Now, catch the date, February 3rd, 2023. But what are they talking about here? Coinbase will be conducting a scheduled technical systems upgrade starting Saturday, March 4th, 2023 on around 8 a.m. Pacific time. We expect this process to take up to 8 hours to complete. However, this estimated time is subject to change. Are you kidding me? They're giving us a month's notice from February 3rd to March 4th for a system upgrade that's only going to take 8 hours? Why wouldn't they only break that down to like 2 or 3 days? Guys, to me, that's just puts a big question mark in my mind. But Coinbase is not the only platform making a big system-wide change in March and in the beginning of March. You're seeing other platforms do it as well as major banks. I think something really big is about to change. I think some switches are about to get flipped off. And yeah, guys, I can't absolutely prove it, but it's kind of like, if it walks like a duck, if it talks like a duck, it probably is a duck. I think we're going to see a big shift happen. And with XRP, guys, I'm telling you what, it's about all the money. It's about all the money. And the way I look at this, the value that we hold in the protocol, forget about price. Just look at what Ripple, XRP, and all the other companies that are utilizing the XRP ledger are building. And you tell me that there is no lasting value there? Guys, I'm telling you, I think it's going to be absolutely mind-blowing, the value that comes out of this and how this is going to change the way in which the entire world works. And to me, it could be the greatest wealth transfer that has ever happened in the history of mankind. I genuinely believe that, and I certainly don't want you to miss it. I don't want to miss it. Hey, I've missed enough opportunities in my lifetime already. I'm 55 years old. I missed, the home computer thing, didn't get involved with that. Love the technology, missed the opportunity. I missed the internet boom when I could have invested into Google or into Amazon and all that. Missed that one. Hey, I even remember when my kids were bringing me Facebook and all that, and I'm looking at thinking, who would ever use it? Missed that one. Guys, to me, it's almost as if this is absolutely, this is the fourth industrial revolution, and it is going to revolutionize literally how this world works. And so for me, I don't know if you really can calculate a value to that, but I think it's going to be life-changing, and it will bring about generational wealth change. That's genuinely what I believe. That's my personal opinion. So guys, hey, buckle up, because I think this 2023 and 2024 are going to be some amazing years, and some phenomenal rides are going to take place. And boy, I'll tell you what, I certainly don't want to miss it, and I absolutely don't want you to miss it. So guys, let me just take a few seconds to talk about our coaching program for those who don't know. With things heating up in this space and this next bull run coming up, you are definitely going to want to have your plan in place. And what our coaching program is, that is where you and I can meet personally one-on-one for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, we work together to develop your exit strategy. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced towards your goals. We can even help you get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that will really help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com, and we'll get y'all booked in. So guys, I want to remind you to hit the notification bell down there, because things in this space can change lightning fast. And what I try to do is get out and get that information into your hands as soon as possible with news alerts and stuff like that. Now, on top of that, I don't want you missing out on our regularly released videos either. So it's a good idea. Just hit the notification bell. Now guys, with respect to today's video, as always, I truly hope that you enjoyed it. And I want to invite you to join the conversation and drop your comments comments right down there in the comment section. Open it up to the rest of the community and start a discussion. Now, many of you know I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice, but if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And if you're one of the thousands of people out there who have been watching these videos but you haven't yet subscribed, would you do the channel a favor and join this community? We'd really love to have you on board. So, in the meantime and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.